There's not one future, there's potential pathways and a multiverse of ways of looking at fashion. And it's about creating a space where different voices can have a seat at the table.
Fashion is such a multifaceted entity that it holds space for all different kinds of people and perspectives.
My fashion values are bayanihan, that is unity and togetherness, and malasakit, that is compassion and empathy.
I think it's that constant thirst and need and want to make sure that we're always doing the right thing.
Fashion has changed its meaning in society. Collaboration and education is the best way to solve the social issue as well.
I took every fashion values course and I learned so much. They're so full of information, so thought-provoking. It really challenges you to develop and strengthen your ideas into things that can stand out in the wider world.
I engage with fashion values in two main ways. First, during my master's, we looked at a systems level approach to fashion and taking a step outside of this fashion system of production and consumption and thinking of fashion through culture, through society. And the second time, which was about decentering production models and looking at value of both the people behind the clothing and the planet and the nature that comes behind.
Being immersed in the fashion values experience and in this loving family has changed the way I think about and see the world.
Being part of the Fashion Values program has been very supportive in a sense of having community. You need to be around people to make any idea happen and to solidify whatever you're going to do.
It enabled a wider understanding of fashion, and this understanding is important because it brings deeper meaning into my storytelling processes, making it more deliberate and intentional.
To have their faith and trust in putting that out into the world is just incredible to me. I'm like speechless about it. It just helped clarify the path forward.
This idea of dismantling means restructuring, changing, reimagining, and as soon as we think that something can be done better, it's about addressing it and then thinking back in terms of that model of self and community, how we can collectively come to those different changes.
Inclusive collaboration and open access education spark involvement in communities and engage them in contributing to the fashion narrative that writes the story of how we as a people are building the planet in harmony.
When we talk about these theoretical futures, how do we create almost a tangible path where this future can start now? What I've learned kind of being part of Next Gen and being in this spaces now is engage in what you don't know, be open to learn, and lean into the process.
I feel like in 10, 20 years, we might be able to look back and say, oh, all these different people were in fashion values and now they're doing things that are changing the world.